Hey everyone, Ted here from Logo Further, and today I want to talk about an extremely important consideration when it comes to choosing a font for your logo. Now, when you're building your logo and you're choosing a font or typeface, chances are you're thinking, all right, it needs to be attention grabbing, it needs to resonate with my target market, and those are definitely true. But something that almost always gets overlooked in choosing a font is the font license. So fonts are designed by designers out there in the world, and they are made available online for you to use. And each and every single font has a license attached to it. A license that says what is and is not allowed with the use of that font. So I have a couple of examples here to share with you to make that differentiation a little more clear, to make sure that you're using fonts only safely and legally. So looking over here at the very popular font source, dafont.com, it is a great source to get some really fun fonts. However, they are not all free for commercial use, therefore use in your logo. So we look down here and we have this font, Love Match. It definitely has quite a bit of personality. It seems fun. It seems like good logo potential. However, it says that it is free for personal and nonprofit projects only. And that if you're planning to make money off of it or have any kind of commercial use for it, therefore using it in your logo, you need to purchase a commercial license before you can do that. And where a lot of folks go wrong is they see that it's free to download, so they don't even notice any of this text here. They download it and they start using it right away in their logo, and then that gets them in trouble, as we see here, because it says anyone who uses this font commercially without purchasing a license from the author will be subject to fines. This is called a cease and desist order, and it is not a fun letter to get in the mail. Essentially telling you that you need to stop using that logo because it uses the font against their permission, and you need to probably redesign at that point as well. And then it's kind of up to them as to whether or not they want to fine you for it. So not something you want to find yourself dealing with as a business owner. It will be costly and it will be stressful. So much safer way to go is working with a source of fonts that is intended for free for commercial and personal use both. So Google Fonts is a great one. All of the fonts on here are free for personal and commercial use, and then Font Squirrel, same story, free for personal and commercial use. However, I would say this, that each and every single font license is unique. So no matter where you're getting the font from, do make sure to read the license and make sure that you are comfortable with the terms that you are subject to by using that font. So looking over here at Google Fonts, they're nice enough to give us a license tab, so we can jump right to that and make sure that we are covered under the open font license, which means that it is free for commercial and personal projects, both, and that we do not need to be concerned about that. And then they give this disclaimer, of course, that it is not legal advice, so consult a lawyer if you're concerned beyond that. But we could go ahead and do our own research if we feel good enough about that, and we could click on this link here, and it would take us to the license that we could read for ourselves to make sure that we are totally abiding by the permissions of this license when we go ahead and use this font in a logo. Same goes for Font Squirrel here. They are all 100% free for commercial use, or so they claim. But still, do read each and every single individual license, because I have found fonts off of Font Squirrel that I wanted to use, but quite frankly, I read the license and I wasn't comfortable with all the legalese that was a part of that license, because I'm not a lawyer. I didn't personally understand it, so I did not feel comfortable operating to those terms, so I chose an alternative font. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, consider giving it a like, and also please subscribe, because I'll be coming out with future videos on how to make sure that your logo is meaningful, future-proof, and infringement-free in the future as well. Well, thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you next time.